respond within time, dated 18th February 2013, and in the response which we attach, in both letters that was addressed to the Attorney General and the Ministry of Interior and the Head of Service, the Council therein specifically reiterated that we are in receipt of your letter dated whatever, the matter is sub judice and no action should be taken during the pendency of the suit. These are the reiterations in all the letters, notifying them that there is a matter. Now, on the 5th of March 2013, while the matter was still subsisting, Mr. Maina was dismissed from service, and judgment in the matter that was filed on the 4th of February, judgment was delivered. Now, we raise some questions here, 3 questions that will assist this panel. These questions are whether the letter of query and the dismissal were made during the pendency of our client's suit. If they are, what will then be the effect in law? The second one is, considering the judgment of the Federal High Court setting aside the warrant of arrest issued by the then Senate Committee, can Mr. Maina be seen to be and remain a civil servant answerable to the head of service of the Federation? And the third one is, who then reinstate Maina? In our answers, Mr. Chairman and honorable members, we said the end result of answers to the above question is that since the query and the letters of dismissal were issued to our client during the pendency of his suit, such actions are sub judice and therefore unenforceable. Furthermore, since the court of competent jurisdiction have set aside the warrant of arrest issued by the then Senate, which formed the basis of the query and subsequent dismissal, it means our client should revert back to his position / status, which of course necessitated his lawful reinstatement to his earlier rank as Deputy Director, as can be seen via a letter herein attached as Minor 5. It can therefore be lawfully observed that our client, Dr. Abdulrashid Maina, was reinstated. Our client, Abdulrashid Maina, was reinstated by the court.
Mr. Solicitor.
Yes, sir.
This issue you are taking as are issues that will be determined by a court of law.
Yes, madam.
Not by this committee. Our mandate is very clear.
Yes.
And we wrote you based on the specific mandate given to us by the House of Representatives
I quite agree.
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I quite agree.
I have seen all this, your submission. I have gone through it and we'll read everything and we'll work with the document based on what you have submitted. Thank you.
We are most obliged.
There's already a judgment which should have been reported here. The public must know exactly what is going on.
Somebody have Chairman, Acting Chairman EFCC. There is a question from here for you. Go ahead.
Thank you, distinguished chair of this committee. I have a question to the acting chairman EFCC and DG DSS, but I learned that the DG SSS DSS has been has been discharged, though not acquitted. And then one other question to the counsel to Maina. Now, my question, in your presentation, acting chair, EFCC, you did challenge, after depositing that, to the best of your knowledge and to the best of the annal of records in the possession of the EFCC, Maina has never handed over any asset, both either in cash or in kind. You did also challenge that if he actually did so, let him come forth with the evidence. The counsel to Maina in their submission, and I read it out to you with the permission of my chair, and I quote, the Maina-led pension reform tax team recovered asset worth 1.63 trillion naira from alleged pension looters using the EFCC staff who executed the recoveries and took custody of the recovered assets. EFCC, as a member of the Maina-led pension tax team, has the statutory powers to bank and take custody of the recovered assets on court. This is the submission from the Royal Council. Please reconcile your position. He did submission during the last hearing. What this committee is asking you, the honors of proof and denial now rest on you. So we need to have proofs to...
Hold on.
You will have the ability to respond to me.
Hold on, acting chairman. Hold on. You will have the opportunity to respond. Please, just
take notes.
If you look at what he submitted to us, he did not only give these figures, he went on to give addresses of landed properties and names of people who you have read to us here in your submission, as he being the person who made those recoveries. So you can respond, please.
Finish. The other aspect of that is this one that I've just put forth. The other question to the EFCC chair again, we had from the submission of the Controller General of Immigration, when, there was a time you now ask them that Maina should be arrested or is wanted, if I heard him correctly. And there was a time that that order has been vacated by the EFCC. And we had you now say, presently Maina is under your wanted list. Can you please reconcile? Before I sit down, the council, can I go? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I still maintain my statement that Maina never handed over any asset. Any asset. All the asset we recover during the process of investigation, common knowledge now. It went through the court, and we have interim and final forfeiture in some cases, just like I stated. We have about 2 of them who are in the original investigation team in this room. So Maina never handed over anything to the EFCC. Then the issue of watch listing, this thing actually predated my time. I was not in EFCC when the investigation was conducted, actually. The immigration, Controller General of Immigration has referred to a letter undated. The letter is not available, that they placed Maina on wanted list, of course. And then I have also noticed a letter issued by a Deputy Director of Operation. I took over on the 11th of November 2015. And that letter for revocation of that removal from watch list was signed on the 1st of December 2015 by one Kabiru A. Shehu. This has no, I did not authorize that. I am seeing this letter for the very first time in my life. I have never met Maina. I have never spoken to him. I have no reason to hide anything. If there was this thing, if I knew, I would tell you I knew. But we will investigate how this letter came about.
Thank you, Acting Chairman, EFCC.